Hey guys, welcome back to Just Some Sophie, the channel where I have no idea what I'm doing. And you'll notice that there are some shadows on me today because the natural light decided to die as I began recording this. So it's only my ring light really, and then the natural light that is still there. Luckily it is daytime, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And obviously this is another episode of supporting small business, as the title will suggest, and let's just get right into it. The small business I'm supporting today is called FatsTimboBeauty. Now, some of you may think the name FatsTimbo is pretty familiar, and that's because it is. The incredible FatsTimbo, who is the online, just amazing personality, someone deserving of the title influencer, I personally believe. And I'm sure there are others who agree with me. Is a comedian, is beautiful. She's just amazing. She really is, and I love her to bits, and I've followed her for a long time now. And then I found out recently that she has a beauty line, and I was like, why have I never heard of this? Why haven't I actively looked and discovered this? So then I had to make an order because everything was so amazing. And you know me, I can never have too many lip glosses. Maybe I do, but whatever. So let's get straight into it. First off, I want to show how amazing this business card is. It is a full-on plastic credit card, which is absolutely fantastic. And on the back it has her website and social media to contact her on, which is awesome. And then at the beginning, at the front, obviously it says "Welcome to FatsTimboBeauty," has her logo there, and then at the bottom it says "Keep pushing, keep shining, my love," which is just lovely. And I love that this is a proper like credit card type feeling. It feels like a genuine card, which is such a sort of disconcerting kind of feeling, but at the same time I'm obsessed with this. I think this is a fantastic business card idea. I haven't seen it done, at least I've never purchased anything where the business card has been something that sort of hardy as a product. It's usually cardboard, pretty standard for business cards, but that's just fantastic. Okay, so let's just get straight into the products, and I remembered to write down the prices this time so I didn't mess that up. So let's start with this set of 5 pairs of lashes. Each pair is a different pair, and this collection is called Baddie on a Budget. Now I think, and I'm gonna sound a bit stupid, baddie means somebody that's sort of super hot and popular on Instagram and social media generally. It's usually a term for a bad bish. That sort of thing. That's my understanding of it anyway. I could be completely wrong. Please correct me if I am. But let me get you a closer up of that set. So I really love the top lashes especially. But all of them are gorgeous. And that bottom pair as well for me is perfect. Her lovely logo is there, but you get these gorgeous lashes. So you get 5 pairs, and that is £12. They are faux mink, I believe. They're not real anything. So they are definitely vegan suitable. So if you are a vegan that loves your lashes, £12 for 5 pairs, I feel like is pretty good for a pair of good quality lashes. And I believe it said on the website that they can be used 20 or so times, which is pretty good. I mean, what else do you want me to say? They're gorgeous. And it's baddie on a budget. If you want to be a baddie, these lashes are for you. I don't think I've ever said baddie in my life, and when I say it, I sound like a middle-aged Karen trying to relate to her kids. I'm just going to have to accept that fact. The next one's even worse when it comes out of my mouth. This collection is called Bougie on a Budget. Now bougie, I don't know what bougie is. I hear people say they're bad and bougie. I don't know if bougie is just like cool or what. But these are gorgeous. This is my favourite set of the lashes. They're a lot more wispy. And I am obsessed with that. As you can see, it's a 5 pair set again, and they're just gorgeous. I mean, they're just lovely. And they were again £12 for the set of the 5. I don't remember how much they were on their own if you wanted to just buy a particular set of lashes, like if you just wanted one kind. But again, the links will be in the description, so if one particular pair stood out to you, go to the site and have a look. That's all I can suggest. So the next product was in one of these gorgeous little organza bags, and with some little tissue paper. This I have used, I had to dry it off. It is a bubblegum lip scrub, and the product absolutely packed. Smells like bubblegum, and I don't know about you guys, but I love the smell of bubblegum. It's obviously a pretty typical scrub for your lips. I mean, what more could you want? It exfoliates. You really don't need a lot of lip scrub to scrub your lips. Don't make the mistake that Sky did with the JODS stuff and gouge a bunch out. And on top of the lid, it's this gorgeous art of Fatima. Fatima is her name, full name, I believe, but she goes by FatsTimbo, and Fats being short for Fatima. This is stunning. But it smells amazing. It smooths the old lips out, which is all you can really ask for. And the lip scrub was £3.99, which isn't too bad. I mean, look at Lush charged sort of £5 for the same amount, and it's not nearly as full as this is. I mean, this was full to the brim before I used it. So you can't really go wrong with that. I think that's a really reasonable price. I think it's fair, and you get a little pot that you can reuse once you've finished with it. So I don't think that there's anything super wrong with that. So I'm going to skip for a minute because I'm going to be trying on a bunch of lip glosses. So there will be a few jump cuts because I'll be wearing it, showing it, and then I will also be telling you the name of the lip gloss, and the camera will be in closer. So I will see you in just a second. This is the smaller lip gloss in the shade Cherry Blossom that I have on currently. And these small lip glosses are £3.99 each, which is, I think, fantastic. £4.99 each, sorry, I read that wrong. It's gorgeous and smells so nice. And as you can see, there is a colour payoff, definitely, because my lips are quite pale normally. It's definitely a red tint, absolutely super shiny, which I love. This is the gloss in the shade Clear Green Apple. It smells like green apple, and I'm obsessed with the scent of apple. Obviously it is a clear gloss, but if you need a really pretty clear gloss that smells amazing, this is it. And again, £4.99, gorgeous, totally worth it, and I love it. I love the smell of it. I could wear this all the time. My only downside is I'd probably lick my lips, and I'm not sure if it tastes like green apple or not, and I don't want to test that out. It's in the shade Clear Blue Raspberry. It smells like blue raspberry, like the blue raspberry slushies, which is amazing, and I love blue raspberry. It's not something that's as common here in the UK, at least not that I've seen, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. This does kind of have a slight tint of blue, more so than the green had a tint of green, which it didn't really. This definitely has a very, very slight tint of colour to it, but it's still a really good gloss. I mean, you could put this over the top of anything. This is the shade Brown Sugar. It smells incredible, like freshly baked anything. It's amazing. It goes on slightly differently. It feels almost like a different texture to the other glosses, but it's definitely still glossy enough to count as a gloss. It's definitely also slightly tinted, as you can see. It is shimmery in a way that the others weren't necessarily, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It smells amazing. And this so far has been my favourite of all of the glosses so far. I know which one is going to be my favourite, but I'm saving it for last. This is the shade Watermelon Babe. Again, it smells really, really like sweet watermelon, kind of like the Jolly Ranchers. It is definitely, again, tinted pink. There is a shimmer there that wasn't there in the other glosses, and it's gorgeous. It's definitely kind of like a reddish pink that I'm really digging at the moment. It's super, super shimmery as opposed to super glossy, but I prefer a shimmery gloss to a glossy gloss. But that's just me personally. Again, it goes on super smoothly, and I'm just obsessed with this. I haven't put this one on yet because I want to be that on camera, but this is Clear Purple Haze. And if you look, you can see there are star glitters in here, and It's so, so pretty. Again, it's super duper smooth, not tinted necessarily, but again, another gorgeous, gorgeous gloss. This formula for these ones in particular, I'm obsessed with. It almost is like a satin lipstick almost, but definitely slightly more watery. But none of these were really very sticky, which I find with glosses is quite hard to avoid. But Clear Purple Haze is solely my favourite in the tube. I mean, look at the stars. Look at how pretty it is. Fatima, I love you. I love you so much. Guys, I'm just here to end the video. I put Watermelon Babe back on just to kind of fit with the outfit because it's kind of ready and the strawberries are red. Overall, I loved everything that I got. Unfortunately, I'm still not good enough putting lashes on to try the lashes on myself, but I am obsessed with them and I will continue learning to put them on properly so that I can try them on, and you will see them, I am sure, in photos on Instagram. But overall, I am obsessed. The larger glosses, these were by far my favourite thing that I bought. The formula is so smooth. Again, it's like a satin lipstick almost. It is so nice. And the colour payoff with Brown Sugar and Watermelon Babe is way more than I expected. Because sometimes with glosses it's a little hit and miss. This formula is so, so nice, and it's not sticky. It smells amazing. It goes on like an absolute dream. I can't find any faults at all with these. And that says a lot, because I'm normally trying to be pretty level. I'm like, oh, if there's any cons, I will tell you. But honestly, I haven't found any. At least not myself. Obviously, people will have different opinions, but for me, as the one trying them, I haven't had a even remotely negative thing to say about these. They have gone on so super duper well. I mean, I don't think the smaller ones being so full is really a problem, because it was my fault for squeezing too hard initially. So I don't think that's really classed as a fault. Oh, you put way too much product in there. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not an idiot. You know, when businesses and generalized makeup does stuff like this, and they do glosses, and they tend to be very sticky and they tend to get everywhere, whereas these are not. They're not. I've had an equally good experience with these as I have in the past with other lip glosses I've bought. I think small businesses, for me, are the way to go ahead with my gloss addiction, because the formulas that these people have are incredible, and I'm obsessed with the colours in these. I'm obsessed with especially the bougie lash set. I can't think of anything bad to say. I'm absolutely over the moon with everything. I'm obsessed with the larger glosses especially, though even the small ones are lovely. I love the scents especially. So I'm really excited to keep using these. That's it. I have nothing bad to say. So yeah, I really recommend everything. My favourite, I think, at the moment would be Brown Sugar, but in terms of in the tube, it has to be Purple Haze. I mean, look at that. I'll show it off again and again because it's gorgeous. But in terms of the colour, I really like Brown Sugar. It's quite almost matte, which is such a weird thing to say for a gloss, but it is. The shimmer is so subtle and so sweet, and the smell is just amazing. It's like you've been baking. Oh, it's fantastic. And it's really, really lovely. And Watermelon, but again, they're all lovely. Picking a favourite is so, so hard, and it's just impossible, and it's stressing me out. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just say I love everything, which I do, and I'm so happy that I got to support FatsTimbo in this, because she's fantastic and she totally deserves all the attention that she can get. She's amazing, and I will link everything down in the description box below. Stay safe. Remember to drink water and take your meds. Stay safe, take care, And remember that you are loved and supported, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.